Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm streaming again. Hi. Welcome in. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day. Let me change this gosh darn music. Boop. There we go. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome in. Hi Rachel and hi Kate. I see you all. We had obviously some stream issues the last time I was streaming. This does not need to be here. We discovered the problem. Brian did, not me. I am technologically illiterate. My USB ports on my laptop are just inexplicably not working. So we did like a speed test and it was like a 0.1 megabytes per second upload, which you cannot stream with that. So the fact that I was even able to stream at all is kind of impressive. Hi, welcome. Martina, how are you? Hi, Cassie, welcome in. Hello, everyone. So today, I thought we would just work on a classic and work on some bears, because it's been a little bit. I have a few bears that I want to work on. Just kind of for my own personal, because I want to work on them. I've been doing a whole lot of packing and shipping, and then also just kind of like stuff around my house and farm chores and stuff. So that's where I've been the last 2 weeks. We had a shop update, which went so well. I almost cried. It was so great. The bears, there's only one bear left. But all the bears sold out in like 5 minutes except for that one, and everything. It was just a really good shop update. So I packed everything up, and then I've just been kind of chilling. I'm still working, but I've just been kind of in that like after shop update limbo. So I hope the picture quality is good. I hope it's not too choppy. The fix for the internet was that I'm using Wi-Fi instead of tethering into the USB ports. So hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully I'll be able to stream off of Wi-Fi. Hoping. If there's any issues, if there's any hiccups, please let me know. Maybe you can't even hear me. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna do a little test and open it on my phone. Let's see. It's so pixely. Let's see. Maybe we're just gonna have to get a new internet. Pixely. Ew. I thought I had fixed it. We did a private speed test. We did a private stream test. Alright, let me move the router. I thought we fixed this, and now, of course, the second I start streaming, it's no go. It's no bueno. Rachel, I've been looking into being more self-sufficient. Ooh, what have you been finding? Okay, it looks like it's like pixely and then not pixely, but it doesn't look too bad. So I'm gonna just keep going as normal, and then if it's super horrendous, we'll figure it out. So let me grab this glass and we're gonna start cutting some bears. I think today after this stream I'm gonna do some serious research on different internet things that I can do, because this shouldn't be happening. This tells me that now this is my internet, which it doesn't. I did a speed test and it was fine, so I don't know if they just don't like me streaming anymore or what. Like, it's very strange and I just don't quite understand its problem. Self-sufficiency is there's a lot that goes into it. I have a homesteader friend who says even if you can just try to improve and be 1% more self-sufficient than you were before, that is like, you know, you just got to do it in baby steps. Like, being completely self-sufficient, that's a lot, you know. I don't even know. Like, I'm still learning a whole lot. So that's cool that you're reading about it, though, and learning, trying to figure out ways to do it. Some of the projects that I've been working on since I've been gone, I don't know if I've been streaming since my research into bees has started, but I'm considering getting some bees so we can have honey and we can sell honey. And like, why would I not want bees when I live out in the middle of nowhere? So I've been considering bees, and then I also kind of have like a pseudo pet rabbit now. So lots of things have changed. Not a lot, but a few things have changed in the last 2 weeks. Yes, more bees. Hi, Kara. How are you? Welcome in. I hope you have been doing so well since the last time we chatted. There's still a lot of research that I have to do about bees, though. So, hi, Doc. Speak of the devil, Doc is the one that I've been talking to that has encouraged me repeatedly to get bees. Even though I'm kind of scared of flying, stinging things, I figure I'll get over it. Aw, I've missed everyone too. Although I will say it has been kind of a nice break. So, I think I was starting to feel a little bit burnt out with everything that was going on in my personal life, as well as like the shop update and just kind of everything. So, but I feel pretty refreshed now. I started working on a digital art landscape last night, so I haven't touched digital art other than making stained glass patterns in many years, and I've never done a digital landscape before. So I did one last night, or I started working on one, and I'm super happy with how it came out. Bees. Oh, let me zoom you in a little more so you can see this big old fat bear belly. I still haven't done the research yet, though. Like, I haven't. There's a class, an online class that I was given the link to and all of that. I just have not done that yet, but it's on my list. I feel like I've just been kind of like a dandelion fluff that's been like drifting around in the winds of life for the last 2 weeks. Like, I've just been kind of like listening to audiobooks and going out and checking on the bunnies, and then I go out and do this, and just kind of like drifting. Just, which has been, it's been nice. It's been a nice little, like, kind of break. Oh, I know that, Doc, but I also want to know things on my own as well without just being spoon-fed knowledge. Like, I want to grab life by its horns, grab the bees by their antennas, but in a gentle, loving way. And learn how to do stuff that way. I don't technically have to do this, but let's keep going. We'll cut up a few bears today. Mental health breaks are very important. It's needed to keep you creative instead of overwhelmed. You'll learn the most by doing... Well, the fact that I don't know a single gosh darn rootin' tootin' thing about them little bee booties, I want to at least have, like, a small foundation. So... Also, hi Cindy, how are you? And breaks are important. On that, I actually think I'm going to, there's a few things that I've been considering with SunBearGlassCraft stuff. So I think I'm going to okay, so I have 0 ideas currently. Like, I haven't gotten any inspiration for the next shop update. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like marinate in a few different ideas and just like let things come as naturally as possible, you know? And for now, I'm going to continue to make greenhouse collection type bears. So I'm gonna offer up some pre-orders. I haven't done pre-orders in years, like basically since I first started. So I haven't done pre-orders in years, so I think I'm going to offer botanical bear pre-orders. And just kind of like work on those, because I loved painting the meadow bear and I loved painting those bears and all that. So I think I'm gonna take a break from doing like a designated, like completely different shop update theme, if that makes sense, and just kind of like let the creativity come back. I need to do bunnies. I've been helping them. I got one of them. I gave the white one that I've befriended, who's like my pseudo pet. Her name is Snow, but I've like secretly named her Daisy in my head because I think she just looks like a daisy. It's a secret though. But I love her. She greeted me this morning. I gave her an apple twig. Hi Joyce. And hi Junkster, how are you? Welcome in. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Good Lord. I think it does too, Kate. I kind of like the idea of just getting to like, I want to make some more meadow bears, and I love painting. Like, that has become absolutely my favorite part of the entire stained glass process is painting. So, as you probably can tell, oh, I need to make glass bunnies. Sorry, Doc, that just like completely went over my head. I should make some little buns. Oh, I could paint them too. You had a good idea. Yeah, so marinating in some ideas, that's like That's what I like to do for my shop updates. And what I've actually been doing for my last few updates is I go on Pinterest and I just browse through Pinterest, like just mindlessly, to see if I can find some inspiration. And usually I'll see one picture and it's just like, and I'm inspired and then I make something. So I just don't know what I want to focus on for the next one. So I feel like I don't want to force it, and I think I'm just gonna let it happen. And in the meantime, continue making more bears. And because like that's what I literally just want to do with my life anyway, is just make a million bears. So Cindy, it's honestly like I don't know how I paint. I don't know. Especially with the flowers recently, I just kind of made it up as I went and it just happened. So just start playing with it. Like that's like my best advice for painting. Just start playing with it. I did acrylic painting recently. I went out and bought a bunch of supplies and it was so hard. It was harder than I ever could have imagined it. I was like, I can paint on glass. How hard could it be? All I managed to do was squeak out this little forest. But like, it was still just like, I just didn't do it right. I'm gonna get a spray bottle with some water and like spray it on the, I just need to water it down. So there's my little forest that I did. But I got all this stuff, y'all. I got these mini, look at this. Look at all this this stuff I got. I got these little mini like canvas palette things. Like it's not framed, like it's just a little palette square. And I got a canvas panel. I got some of these. I got some artist acrylic trading cards. I got all sorts of stuff. So now I just have to practice. I was really excited. I was really excited to at the idea of doing some acrylic painting. Oh my lord. What is this? Block! Block! This is inappropriate! Oh my lord. Go away. Inappropriate bot. My lord have mercy. Goodness. This is so bad. It was just some random bot thing, but my goodness, that was... How dare they use that language on my family-friendly channel? Gosh. Alright, let's cut this up, and we're gonna use this part right here for the little feet. How has... Hi, Jesse! You came in. Yeah, that was a lot. That bot was ridiculous. How has everyone been? Has anyone worked on any cool projects or any new things lately? It has been a minute. Yes, that's so cute that you push it onto your nieces and nephews. That's what I'm gonna end up doing too. I wish that I lived closer. That was a bad bot, yeah. I wish I lived closer to my nieces and nephews because I would be absolutely bombarding them with arts and crafts all the time. I would want to paint with them. My future child, I will of course do, like, I'm not gonna force them to do art, but I'm gonna try to get them to do art with me as much as possible. And if they don't like it, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my gosh darndest. Oh, and I got worms. I have studio worms now. Excuse me, Mom. I have 2,000 worms in these buckets. That's the other thing that I got. So, yeah. That's what I've been up to. I have worms and a bunny, and that's basically it. Every Christmas and birthday gift involves craft kits. I love that. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's what I figure. Like, it's not, I doubt they would hate it. I really doubt that they would hate it. But if they don't, if my future children don't want to do crafts, that's fine. It'll break my heart, but that's fine. So the worms are gonna be for a giant compost bin, because I want to make sure that everything is getting composted properly, and they just make such good compost, you know? Worm castings. So, and I also want to have some studio worms in these buckets, and I just want to like breed them basically, and just have like a constant supply of worms, and like possibly sell them to people who like in the area who might need worms for their compost bins or whatever. So my babysitter when I was little used to take us to the craft store once a week. It was my favorite day. Oh, that's so cute. Also, hi Sam, how are you? This is so oily. I'm just wiping off the excess oil because it's actually leaking a little bit out of this part. Yeah, worms are great. I got these from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. It was $65 for 2,000 worms, which is a lot of worms. Like, that's a lot. Good. Tired though. Adopted a new kitten recently who loves to wake us up early. Oh no. Kittens are little terrors, but they're so precious. And I'm good. It's good to be back. I hope everything looks okay. If there's still like issues with the picture, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do some research on different hotspots. My friend had helped me do some research recently, but I just have to like call. I need to call places. I'm a caller. I just want to talk to people. So I might need to get a new computer and a new streaming thing. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Probably a new computer. I've had this computer since 2016, and it's just like different parts of it. Like the USB ports are just like dead. So, and it's not easy to fix USB ports in a laptop. So I might just need to get a new computer. Also, just so you all know, these bears, one of them is going to be, I think it's going to be a wisteria bear, like a purple, it's gonna have like purple danglies coming down from the top. That's my plan. I forgot to post on Discord. Oh no. Let me post on Discord. I'm the worst. There we go. We planted a garden and I'm looking into making jams out of wildflowers and blackberries. My favorite. I love blackberries so much. It's 1,000,000% my favorite fruit. We have wild blackberries in Florida and currently they're about to be in season. Like I can see all the little, they're like little red unripened berries and I'm so excited. I want to pick them and I want to make a jam. I've never made jam before, but, or like a preserves. It can't be that hard. Never done it, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Oh, I'm so jealous. I love blackberries so much. I wish we had more of them here. It makes me so sad that we don't. But we at least have a lot of the wild Florida ones. So they're not the same. They're a little bit smaller and they're a little bit more tart, but they're still delish. The variety, I believe, is sawtooth blackberry. I looked it up. I have a plant identification app. Hi, Dan. Welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for the warm welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Yes, Cassie. Yes, yes, yes. We don't have dandelions here either, though, which makes me really sad. I think the only place that dandelions occur naturally in Florida is in the Miami area, which I am very, very far away from Miami. Not to mention I wouldn't want them from I wouldn't want, like, Miami City dandelions covered in pesticides and stuff. Pretty good. Good to hear. Good, good, good. I've been updating everyone about what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. I have a new rabbit friend. I'm thinking about getting some bees. And I have 2,000 worms that are currently my studio pets. Yes, dandelions. I've been eating them while we work. That's awesome. Yeah, dandelions are awesome. The entire plant is edible. The flowers, you can make like a jam, like a jelly out of the flowers. You can toast the roots and you can make dandelion coffee. And it kind of has like a coffee-ish flavor. Yeah, pick them away from the road so there's not all that pollution and stuff. And the leaves are edible, although they are a bit bitter. But they're really, really good for you. Like, every part of the plant is really good for you. So, I have dandelion envy for sure. I know! I feel like that too. I have this like little menagerie of creatures now. I check on the bunnies every morning. I check on the goats every morning and give them their hay. Uh, Sometimes I miss it, and the people we live with uh do it, but most of the time I give them their hay. What on earth is on this? Where is my wipe that I just had? Hi, Nona! How are you? Welcome in! A natural liver detox. Yes, they are. They're so good for you, too. They're good for cardiovascular health as well, which is pretty awesome. 18 babies? My Lord have mercy. Y'all have your hands full. That is crazy. Yes, the Worm Hotel. I should call it that. I should write it on the bucket. I know, I made that nerdy story, the first story I put on Instagram in weeks. And it was like, hey y'all, look at these worms. I was just really excited. Like the first morning that I came and I checked on the worms, I was so excited. I was like, oh, I have worms now. And I like hightailed it in here and looked at them. They are going to town on a banana peel I put in there. Every time I look in there, it's like these worms just, that's what they do, you know? And I know that's what they do, but for some reason it's really exciting to have thousands of worms. It's the little things in life, y'all. It's the little things. But other than that, there's nothing new. I think I covered everything. And then once I have bees, because I more likely than not am going to eventually pretty soon get bees. There's still a few more things I have to kind of figure out, and like obviously, like I said, I have to do research, but I'll have my worms, I'll have my bees, I'll have bunnies. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I'm scared of bees, but it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I got the worms from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. Y'all gotta see this guy. Hold on. Once I break this, I'm gonna show you their logo. Their logo is the most amazing logo. This guy has the thickest neck you've ever seen. Welcome back. My brother makes the greatest dandelion tea, like none I've had before. Ooh, that is awesome. I love a good dandelion tea. I just love it. And also, thank you so much. How are you? How have you been? Alright, let me show you guys this guy's thick neck. Uncle Jim definitely works out. Look at his neck. Oh my gosh. The dude is built. I love it. But yeah, it was like $65 for the for 2,000 worms, and it's a variety, so it's 3 different kinds of worms, and they reproduce, as far as I'm aware, pretty quickly. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, and then I will have separate like buckets for them to reproduce in, and then I'll have the one outside. It'll be great. It's gonna be super fantastic. Composting off the charts. Alright, there's a head. Let's try to cut this down a little tiny bit. Did I already score this? I think I did, and I just colored over it. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Give me just a moment. Hello! Your daughter is having a rotten night, so I'm awake. I'm so sorry about that. I hope she feels better. He does not skip neck day. He is so built. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Welcome in. We're just working on some bears, because what else do we do now? Nothing. Which I'm fine with. I prefer it. I prefer this. How have you been, Alicia? Are you doing the bee butt? I hope it's the bee butt. Hi, Gish. How are you? Welcome. How have you been? I hope everyone has been so well. Right, Cindy? I'm gonna be a worm. This is a worm tycoon. Happy to announce that after 8 years of doing stained glass, I finally got the nerve to ask for a higher price for a panel I made. So excited. That is fantastic. Congratulations. You better be asking more. Good Lord. And yay, bee booty. I'm so excited to see what you do with that pattern, Alicia. Because you always make the pattern, like you always do your own little stuff to the patterns, and I always love it. So I'm so excited to see what you do and all the little embellishments that you put on it, because you always just make it so precious. I actually thought about working on the bee booty for this stream, but the bears are calling to me. I can't help it. For those who were not here... Hey, Sarah, welcome! So for those who were not here earlier, I kind of did like a mini announcement that I think I'm going to be changing the structure of how I do things, as far as like shop updates and stuff. So I'm going to be marinating in some ideas that I have. But until then, I am going to just be working on more like flower, like nature themed bears, like the sunflower bears, and possibly revisiting the strawberries, and basically just working on bears on a pre-order basis. I haven't done pre-orders in forever. But like basically since I started, like my first shop update that I did as a full-time glass artist, I did pre-orders. I haven't done that in a very long time though, but I think I just want to. Yes, marinating. So I'm going to be opening up pre-orders for a certain type of bear, meadow bear, sunflower bear, the mushroom bear that has just the green with the mushrooms on his little toes, and then also the strawberries. I'm gonna be opening up pre-orders for that, I think, on Saturday. So mini announcement. And then I kind of just want to like do some bears, and I love painting, so I'm gonna just like paint. We'll see how the pre-orders go. I'm gonna work on the painting and then slowly start working on the next shop update. Also, Cassie, the shop update went very well. The only thing I have left is one bear. Basically everything that I did sold out the first day, basically. So I was very happy about that. It went super well. Super great, very well, whatever I want to say. I have to send you the piece I finished last night. I forgot to send it. It's a goat. Ooh, let me see it. Goat, goat, goat. I have to see it. I gotta see that goat. How are you, Sarah? Welcome in. I know I already said hello, but hello. I was on a little tangent when you first said hi. Hope you've been well. Yes, Cindy. So, oh, also it's gonna be charms, because I've actually gotten a lot of requests for the charms as well. So basically, I think I'm just going to start, like, I'm just gonna kind of revisit the greenhouse collection and just like see how the pre-orders go, because I loved the greenhouse collection. That's probably my favorite collection that I've made to date, although it's kind of tied with the Dreamy collection. But yes, they'll be on Etsy. I'm gonna post the listing Saturday. I'm not sure what time yet, or listings I should say. And I'll have I think I'm gonna have some charms that I'm gonna list, and then obviously bears, and just kind of see how it goes, because I've gotten so many messages about the sunflower bears. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna start giving the people what they want. We've started selling t-shirts for the business. Ooh, very nice. Do they have goats on them? I hope they do. It was based on the cow I did months ago. A mother ordered it for her daughter to take to college. Oh, that's so cute. I will check it whenever. Actually, you know what? I want to check it right now. And thank you, Dan. I hadn't done a landscape painting before, but I just like had it in my brain from Meadow Bear. So, all right, let's see. Someone joined the Discord. Ah, look at the little goat. I love him or her. That's cute. You do such nice pictures too, Alicia. Your background is just lovely. Just lovely. I used to do digital art in college. Or not college. High school. High school. But it wasn't anything, it wasn't like landscapes. I did like people, and I was not very good. When I look back on it, I was just like, ugh. No. $0.25 for a piece of paper. Heck yeah. I just like the lighting. It just looks good. Pretty Gouda lost a dear friend and have been in a poopy spot mentally processing how we're coming out of it. I am so sorry to hear that, Sarah. Lots of releasing and surrendering in so many ways. I am glad to hear that you're processing it as well as you can. I understand that loss and processing loss and figuring out how to deal with that grief is very difficult. And even though you can find ways to cope online and like talk to you know, read posts online, it still doesn't necessarily ever make it feel better, but I hope it gets better for you, and I'm sorry. I've been all right. We've been dealing with some stuff, some personal stuff, like family matters, over the last month or so, but they've kind of, it's chilled out in the last few weeks. And things are getting better on that front. And I've been addicted to a game called Banished. And I have a little bunny friend. I know I've said it so many times, but I am so excited about my new bunny friend. She is so sweet. She was so scared of me, and I just like went to her where she stays every day, like 4 times a day for the last 2 weeks. And the other day I put my hand in the cage and she gave me hay, and I was like, she's giving me stuff, which is like super sweet. And then today I greeted her with the same song that I greet her with every time I walk up to her, and she like walked up to my hand and like nudged my hand, which is like a super sweet bunny affectionate thing. I love her so much already. I'm gonna go to a pet store and get her some like bunny chewy things, and I have a bunny friend that I'm so excited about. Whoops. We've had a lot of bad news in our friend group as well. Oh no! I'm sorry, Kara. It sucks. If anyone ever like needs to vent about stuff or anything like that, please feel free to post it in Discord. If you need some place to talk about things and you want like for me, I don't like talking about personal things with like my friends, but if it's like people that I don't know that well, for some reason it's easier. So if anyone wants that option, it's there. Glad we're here together. Yes, yes. Things always get better, even when they feel like they never will. They always do. Okay. Let's try to clean up this little part right here. I don't know how well we'll do with this, but we'll try. There we go. There we go. Stop. All right. I want to cut some clear glass, like not, okay, so this is clear glass, but it has bubbles in it. I want some non-bubbly clear glass. I might have to go to the glass store. Darn. Gosh darn it. Don't you just hate when you have to go to the glass store? So I don't think I have any more of this glass. I wonder if I could make a bear out of this. I'm just rifling through my glass. I'll be back in a moment, y'all. Ooh! Let's make a bear out of that one. This is too thin. Oh, there's a good piece. Nope, not that one, not that one. Here we go. Isn't it Sam? Foil? Oh, do you know why? 3M has stopped making foil, Alicia, that's why. So anything that you're getting that's 3M is no longer in production. Like you're getting, that's the last time you'll ever get it. Stained Glass DIY posted something about that, which is literally the only reason I know. Ooh, I got a package. What did I order? What did I order? I ordered CBD yesterday, but it should not already be here. I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about prices of things. Oh my lord, that's so stressful. I'm so glad that I bought solder when I did. I bought 25 pounds of solder back in November, and I haven't even touched it yet. I still have my solder that I ordered back last February. Good. Great. I'm glad it's out of stock everywhere. They're gonna have to up their production game. Look at these cute stickers I got. Before we start cutting more glass, I subscribed to this monthly sticker thing from Cindy Y. Shaw. And, look at the bear. Everything is bear themed. So there's like this space bear, and there's like this whale. So cute. So cute! I have to do a supply order, so thank you for reminding me of that. This is not what I want. I think this is, I can use this. This has sticker gunk on it though. Supply chain issues. Inflation. So stressful. I think I want to make a bear with this, but I don't know how. Nanu! How are you? Welcome! How have you been? Could I do a painting on this? Would this be too much? I don't think the bear pattern is big enough to recognize that these are leaves. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, Alicia, she makes so many cute bears. You have to see this. Hold on. This was the one that got me subscribing to her. Was, I think this was June of last year was when I first started. It was all camping themed, and this is on my planner. Studio's almost done. The floor looks so good, Nanu. It looks amazing. I love it. Let me see if I can find my other bear stickers I haven't used yet. I know! 3M is literally the best one. I got stickers from Blue Planet Glass. This was one of the bear subscription bears. I got Blue Planet Strawberry Cow. I still have not put on anything. Got a little unicorn cake. Got this little hat bear. I got some stamps. Summer bear. Oh! This is from Galacticat from when I ordered my portrait of Evan. More cows. Little birthday bear. Ugh. Where's Charlie? I don't know. He's off being in love with Bryony. He's just off being in love. I got these strawberry stickers from, I can't remember her name, but I found her on TikTok. This is from my tattoo artist. I know we're just looking through stickers. I'm sorry, y'all. Look at this. Bear Fair with a little Ferris wheel. A Ferris wheel? Stop. Watermelon Panda. Yeah, Nenu, they stopped making it. I saw that from Stained Glass DIY on his Instagram story. Look, there's a little bear traveling in a little van. This was from the camping one. I obviously used all those. Admit one. Bear Fair. I can't. You need to. This is $5 a month, by the way, for stickers. A steal. Look at this little bear cabin. I got this free. This was a gift I got for being subscribing for 6 months. Cottagecore bear. This was the Winter Lodge, and then the Get Lost. Ugh, so cute. Anyway, those are all my stickers. Then my bear stickers. You should go sign up for her Patreon because it's obviously as much paraphernalia as you could possibly imagine. That's where I assume he is. Is just off being in love with his Irish lady. Right? Bless his heart. Love is so good. Love is the best. Alright, let's get back to cutting glass. Let's try to put one right here. Maybe. Oh! Almost cut myself. We're just gonna trace it. We're just gonna see if we like how it looks. This is the most concentrated part of the leaf pattern texture or whatever, so we'll see if this looks good. And if it doesn't, then we'll just make our little, I did cut myself, English muffle bear. Let me get a band-aid. Where's Doc? Doc, I cut my finger. Days without a workplace injury, 0. Is this leafy enough? Let's see. See if we can tell if these are leaves. Not really. If we just like get rid of it, it just looks like there's striations. This would have to be a lot bigger, the bear itself. Because, like, obviously the leaf texture is really cool, but the bear is just too small. So, I don't think that's going to work, and I don't think I want to even try to cut that glass and possibly waste it. So, we're just going to cut up a little English muffle bear. Teehee, when the glass prices were $5.19 for a square foot. Hilarious. Brian's good. He's just been working on YouTube videos, catching up with the news, just the usual stuff, working out. being strong, making us delicious food. Just the usual. All right, there we go. I think we could get quite a few bears out of this. Let's see how many we can get. It doesn't necessarily have to line up because the pattern is so random. But we're going to do it backwards because I'm drawing on the smooth side. So we're going to just... like so. Try to squeeze in as much as we can. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we'll be able to fit 2 bears, but we'll see. How's your wedding planning going? It's actually going really well. We have the place that we want to get married. Like, we have the place that the ceremony is gonna be. So we have that reserved. It's just gonna be at a park that we love. It's like super, super pretty. It's out in just the middle of nowhere. We love it. So it's gonna be there. I have the place rented out, and then we're gonna do a reception. We're just gonna do a dinner at like a night party of like 50. So like the most of the wedding cost is gonna go towards the reception, and we're just gonna have a good time, and there'll be an open bar. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. He still hasn't given me any addresses, so I haven't gotten to ship out invitations yet. But hopefully that happens soon, because otherwise no one's going to come. Also, I have thought about doing a pressed flower bear. I just haven't yet. Because I feel like I see a lot of people doing pressed flowers, and I'm just like not. I love it, but I want to have my own thing, you know, like the painting. One fun park. Quite Nanu, but close. Very close. If you can't draw the flowers, you can press them. Absolutely. Yeah, because there will be a limit that I'll reach with the painting that I won't be able to do. Someone suggested painting poppies recently, which I love that idea. There's just certain things I don't know how I would paint it. But I also can't press poppies because they're too big, I think. We'll figure it out. Alright. So that's basically all I can fit. So I'm going to cut here. And then we'll just use this for whatever, for the other little feet and stuff. cute. English muffle is just the most beautiful glass. I cannot be convinced otherwise. My favorite glass pattern, glass texture by far. Why did I flip this over and do it on that side? Silly. I don't know why I did that. Can't stay. Just wanted to say how much I love my new Mushi charm. Yay! I'm so happy. So happy you love it. Thank you for stopping in and saying that. And thank you for your order. I'm glad you love it. I just like, that's all I want to do is just paint on bears and paint mushrooms. Just paint little mushrooms and little forest scenes and meadows. I think that's why I'm like sticking, like I'm just gonna keep doing that for a little bit. I'm gonna do like the pre-orders for more foresty, meadowy stuff. I announced that earlier, that I'm going to be doing pre-orders for bears, the botanical bears, so it'll be great. It'll be great. Aw, thank you so much. You're too sweet. You are just too sweet. I'm so happy you love it. If I had told myself, if like back in 2018, I like time traveled and I was like, just wait because you are going to be making mushroom and bear art and you're gonna be living off of that, I would have been like, you're silly. Don't even pretend like that's actually a reality. Although that would have probably changed the whole course of everything if I had known. So glad I didn't know back then, but I would have laughed in my face if I had known that that was gonna be in my future. Life is just so wonderful, isn't it? In it. I went to get trimmed for the baseboards today, and I was a little 1 inch by 1 inch strip. Oh yeah, we've been wanting to build something. And I was like, I looked at wood prices and I was like, bro, no. I was like, what if I made this out of PVC? PVC prices are almost the same as wood. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Why is everything so expensive? I oiled up my pliers and like they're all nasty and rusted, but they open and close like a dream now. So nice. They just ooze. They're oozing. But yeah, like the cost of a 2x4, absurd. The cost of like a 10-foot 2x4 is the same price as a 10-foot 1-inch PVC pipe. $7.80. It's ridiculous. What am I supposed to make things out of? Paper mache and toothpicks? Yeah, just stay. I'm glad that I stayed peacefully ignorant about a lot of stuff. Thank you, Helen, for following. Maybe I'll just have to start making things out of, what is it called? When you make buildings out of, like, mud and straw. Cob? I'll just have to start making everything out of cob. I'll make a cob house. I don't know how well they do in Florida, though, because it's always wet. I think you just put, like, linseed oil on it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ignore it, but... Thank you for the follow, whoever just ding-a-langed. Whoever just ding-a-langed my stream. Oh! Bears, bears, bears! Hello! I've just been doing nothing but talking about the rabbit, my new rabbit friend, and my worms for like an hour. Hi from Chihuahua, Mexico! I'm your fan! Hi! Welcome! I'm obsessed with the dog Chihuahua, so... Yay! Welcome in! I have 2 Chihuahuas. I know you're not talking about dogs, but I just love them to pieces. How are you doing today, Dr. Roy? Almost done with these babies. One of our chickens ate out of your hand today. That's next. That's next, as I have to befriend the chickens. There's one old hen that she's so silly, and I want to be her friend. I've picked her up twice. A chihuahua. Hi, Gary. Welcome. It's good to be back. Thank you so much for the welcome. No! Evan would never bite your ankles. He would whine until you picked him up and then lick your nose. That's all he would do. How have you been, Gary? What have you been up to? I haven't been here for a hot minute, so I'm glad I'm back. No one has complained about the stream quality, so I'm assuming everything is looking okay. I'm assuming, hoping. Chihuahuas, like if you don't have one, they sound like they're terrible, but if you do have one and you know how to train dogs and you train them to not be weird, oh, they're just the best dogs. Brian used to hate Chihuahuas, and now he loves them. He won't admit it. And if I ask him, he's like, no, they're stupid. Jack Russells are cool, though. They actually, like, have a purpose, and you can, like, take them and, like, do rat hunting with them. You're always welcome. We have a lot of Chihuahuas here. I'm just starting to learn stained glass and love your work. Thank you so much. I know. I already got cut once. It is what it is. Ooh, pinched my finger. But yeah, it's good. I'm glad to have you here in the stream. I'm glad you like my work and like the videos and all that sort of stuff. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to ask away. A lot of times, I think most of the people that come to the stream have been here and they already know what's up. But if you ever have a stained glass question, feel free to ask and I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. Hey Mags, how are you? Better than it was. It still gets fuzzy now and then. That's not bad then. I'll take it. I've been really good on holiday at the moment with my wife. We were well overdue for one, so that's great. That is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Are you out and about, or is it a staycation? Are you just chilling at home? Staying in a tiny coast town in the quiet season is amazing. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Just lovely. How have you been, Mags? Are you working on anything for any upcoming shows? What have you been up to? I feel like I've been gone for longer than I have. It's been 2 weeks. A lot of stuff happens in 2 weeks, though. With my little bunny, I want to get to the point where I can carry her around and possibly put like a harness on her and like go places with her. That's my goal for my little rabbit friend. I do have a ton of questions. Where can I send you a question? By the way, congratulations on the wedding. Thank you so much. So what you can do, you can email me at SunBearGlassCraft@gmail.com, or if you want, you can post comments on a video and I'll get to those as well. Here's the email if you would like to email me. I get notifications for YouTube comments though, so that's why I say that as well, that you can just comment them. Or you can ask them in the live stream, wherever. It's fine. I also have a Discord. I don't know if you're on Discord, but that link is there if you would like to join the Discord. About 5 hours from our home. You've been gone for years. That's a nice... How long are you going to be on vacation for, Gary? And I know, it feels like it has been years. Like, there's been a lot that's happened in the last 2 weeks, so... haven't touched glass for a while. We've been busy working on the outside of the house. Ah, seems like everyone kind of took a little stained glass break over the last, like, few weeks. I haven't been doing much. I've been shipping stuff and then, like, not cutting. I just started cutting bears today. I've been kind of doing my other forms of art that I've been wanting to do for a while. Yeah! Brian and I are getting married in November. He actually proposed to me on my birthday stream last year. So, we've been planning a wedding. I've been planning a wedding. I still don't have any ads for invitations, but we basically have what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be really simple. Hi, Farron. You finished your first piece, but it's terrible. No, I bet it's not too bad. First pieces generally are not too great, so just keep at it. Stick with it. You'll be fine. Oh, we need to cut the feet. Here, we'll do that. I know I don't wear a ring because I don't like when... I know. I don't like wearing my ring like in the studio because I don't want glass getting under it, and I don't want... So I end up just like forgetting, and then I don't stream with it very often. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't like wearing it while I'm in here. But I have a ring. I don't wear it on stream often. Next house, I'm paying someone to paint my house. I don't blame you at all. I know, look what I've done, Cindy. I made everyone stop doing glass. Well, I'm back, so we're back. Y'all need to get back into doing glass work. Chop, chop. Get back to it. Get back to work. Soldering takes a very long time to learn. There's still times where I'm soldering and I'm not very happy with it, but I'm also a perfectionist, so don't go off of me. Yeah, Mags, like, I'll go out and do farm chores, and I'll, like, go out and do, like, check on things on the farm, and I'll, like, get, pick up worms, handfuls of so, and it's just, like, I don't want to get my ring dirty, so... I want to get, like, a silicone one, because then I'll wear it. Then I won't worry about breaking it, or, like, degloving my finger if it gets caught on something. If you don't know what that is, don't Google it. It's awful. I bought one of those paint sprayers and I use it all the time. Thanks, note on the email and the rest of the info. You're very kind. Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. It sucks major. It's one thing if the walls were flat, but they're stucco and very textured. Oh, your husband is just so lucky. You're fine. I understood. I understand. I consider myself very lucky that I'm with someone who has the beard that I've always wanted and the big muscles. It's so embarrassing to think back on this, but when Brian and I were still training together and he was not we weren't dating at all, I remember we were talking about, like, our preferred look on people, and he, like, said that one of my friends was attractive, and then I was like, yeah, all I want is, like, for my next partner, I want them to be, like, have a beard and tattoos and like metal and powerlifting. And Brian was just standing there, like, he literally was like, you just described me. And I was like, no, but not you. Oh, it's so cringy to think back on. Oh. You don't need a silicone one. Well, I want to wear something. There's a Discord where you can share your projects. We would all love to see them. Yes! No! Not me! I just described that to him. It's funny, I just started back to working on glass last night. It wasn't a conscious thing. The hive mind! Cindy, you could feel it. You could feel it in your brain that it was time to get back to work. That's hilarious. I love it. And I put up insulation around our lanai roof and taped all of it. Brownie points forever. You are so handy, Mags. Do you want to come build stuff for us? We need a few things built. Do you want to come do it for me? Please and thank you. I'm not a very handy person, but I want to be. And I think if I put my mind to it, I can figure out anything. So it's not a problem. I just, like, I get overwhelmed. Have you thought of a tattoo ring? I have. I mentioned to Brian, I mentioned it to Brian. I was like, what if we got matching tattoo rings? Like, no. So, maybe I could just do henna. Like, I could repeatedly do henna. It's just something that, like, if anything ever happened to him, and then I eventually like moved on, like if he like passed away or something, like it would just make me sad. I don't know. I don't know if I'm entirely for the idea of a tattooed ring. Yeah. Do you have tips on cutting curves without splitting the piece in half 14 times? I do. I kind of. So there's certain things that you can't really fight with. Yeah, and I'm more worried about like I said, if something happened to him and I don't know. Henna would be cool though. So curves can be a little bit tricky. Let me find some glass. This is like some super thin like picture frame glass that I'll never use. Oh no, of course. He's the one who's less about matching tattoos than I am. So he's not gonna have his feelings hurt. Alright, so curves. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna show you? Let me cut this off. A ring saw is easy, but if you're just starting out, ring saws aren't always accessible. So this isn't really a curve, but I find that for most curves, my favorite method is going to be the back tap method. I don't know if it's called something else, but that's what I call it. So you'll score, and then you see me do this all the time if you come in here. You'll see me tap lightly, and then it deepens that score line. So the thing about curves is that these concave bit, like this one right here, we can actually try with this one because this is a pretty good curve. I don't know if I would trust my running pliers to do this as much. This is actually a pretty easy curve too. But what I do, cut, and then you just tap, and most of the time the curves just, it works itself. And we can really test the limits of this. So this is a pretty concave one. I don't know how well this is gonna do, but you just gingerly work it. Deepen that score line. And you can actually see the score line. You can't see it on the camera, but you can see it deepening as you go usually. And you just have to be patient if it's like a deep curve. If you're talking about like a circle or an outer curve, it's a little bit easier, I guess. But yeah, practice. This is the type, this is what you can use. This is like super cheap picture frame glass. Hi! I'm here working on my glass garden art, listening to you in the background. Oh, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, so it's been a while, so glad to be back. Glad you're working on, I'm interested, your glass garden art, what is that? What, pray tell, is that? This one's being a little difficult thing, but you just have to be patient. This might not work. This is a pretty intense curve. I ended up just having to embrace my single shape that is now 3 pieces. Sometimes that happens. Oh! So this glass is a little thin, so we didn't get these, but if this was a thicker glass, that probably would have worked. Not a very good demonstration, but you kind of get the idea where you can get some concave bits. This glass is so thin. You can get some concave bits, and even if you don't perfectly break something, this can kind of help you learn the limits of breaking glass. And it can kind of help you learn where the weak points might be. There are certain things that I won't attempt Um, a good example was a dog portrait I did recently. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. It hasn't been years. Oh my gosh, the drama, Mags. The drama. Alright, let's see if I can find the dog portrait I did recently. So this was something where I'll try to zoom in and I'll show you where I did not even attempt. Okay, so this dog's mouth. So this dog. Oh, I love it! Okay, so you can see this, you can see this piece that's painted right here, this white piece that's curved. I originally drew this as one piece, but then just to make it easier for myself and to make sure that there's no possibility of a stress fracture while I'm either soldering or polishing, I just decided to go ahead and split that up. So sometimes you have to do that, especially if it's something as thin as this, and this just makes your life a lot easier and less stressful. So, or you can just embrace it, whatever works, but it just takes a while. You just gotta practice. What package was delivered? I have to know. I don't remember ordering anything. Is it my tie-dye shirt? I bet it's my tie-dye shirt. I did. Ah! I got a new shirt from someone I found on Instagram. Yay, it's my shirt. I might have to go get it today. I don't know. But yeah, Farron, I hope that that was an okay explanation. It's been a while since I streamed, so I'm a little out of practice with not only explaining things, but also, I don't know, explaining things. It's just explaining things. If that was a thicker glass, I guarantee that wouldn't have broken like this, but it is what it is. Trust me! Trust me! There's also a grozing method that you can do. I've never tried it before, but I've watched videos about it, where you make multiple score lines on the inside curve that you want to cut out. And instead of using your grozers like how I do, where they're breaking pliers, where the flat piece is on top of your glass, what you do instead is you turn them over, and this piece acts kind of like a jaw, like it's eating away at the glass, and you just crumble it away. You want to do this over a bowl and absolutely make sure, I would probably do it like in a clear box if you can, because it gets glass everywhere. And then you kind of just slowly eat away at that inner curve until it's clean, and then you can go ahead and grind it up. I forget the person's name who has the tutorial on YouTube, but it's explained very well, and he shows like really good close-ups of it while he's doing it. All right, y'all. I am a little bit hungry, and I only have a few more pieces to cut up, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and have our first stream back, just cut it off a little early. I'm glad that everything seemed to be okay visually. And then I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna figure out something more to do than this. I didn't have any patterns yet. Obviously, like I said, I'm working on just doing more like garden greenhouse stuff. So let me find someone on Twitch that we can raid. And then I am gonna go get myself some lunch. Hi Rachel, still trying to accumulate glass collection before starting anything. Where could I find all basic primary and secondary colors? You can find them like at Hobby Lobby, you should be able to. Or, I mean, basically any online supplier should have cathedral glass. Oh gosh, I missed so many messages. I lied. I'm doing a little heart for my little one's teacher who's retiring this year. Oh, that's sweet. I tried a few things and nothing I tried was successful, but I'll give it another. Could be the glass you're working with too, Farron, honestly. So don't get discouraged. Every kind of glass is different to work with, so sometimes you might be working with a glass that is like impossible. I know that I've experienced that. I've done it on stream where I just like break things and it doesn't want to work for me. So I haven't yet got the grozing to work properly in honesty. I normally get most of the way there and then the whole thing shatters. Ooh, see, I haven't tried it. So this is a recommendation based on just like go watch the video, but I haven't practiced it enough. So I won't be gone for too long. I should be back tomorrow at the normal time. I might do it stream a little bit earlier, but 4 p.m. is my normal Friday time. I might stream a little earlier tomorrow, but I'll keep everyone updated and I'll post on Discord. It was good seeing you too, Farron. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me find someone on Twitch. Let's take you over to a super exciting glass art. Let's do Met Glass Designs because they have really cool glass art. So stand by, everyone who's on Twitch. I hope everyone didn't leave. Ew, it's all pixely. I hate it. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's so pixelated. Alright, raid Met's Glass Designs. Alrighty, so let's do this. It's for mature audiences. Yay! It's stained glass DIY is not the channel I was thinking of, Gary. I'll find it and I'll put it in the Discord, the video that I'm referring to. So maybe it'll be a little bit different. But yeah, we're gonna go raid on Twitch now. So thank you all for my Twitch people for watching. And we're raiding. And then everyone else, thank you so much for hanging out and chit-chatting with me and listening to me talk.